So you guys have heard me talk about follow, play, explore phases of puppies, right? I just want to give you a little in-depth look at that. So first phase, when you get a puppy around 8 weeks, is going to be the follow phase. It's about 2 to 4 months. It's going to be in that state. So this puppy is primed in follow state. It's just coming from mom, who was its first leader. So mom was the first one who set rules, bounds, limitations, who fed at the right time, who led them to certain things, started building confidence with the dog. So this is a very, very important phase for you to nurture when you get your dog. It's imprint. The puppy's gonna come into the house and say, so who in this house do I follow? Because I don't have mom anymore, so who's gonna help me, guide me throughout this whole world that I'm just entering, this whole human world that I just entered? So ideally you want that to be you, and you nurture that state of a psychological following state. So you want to nurture the psychological state of following with putting limits on the physical following. Next phase here is our play phase. So this is when the puppy starts saying, all right, time to have fun, and started learning about myself. Let me start exploring myself, learn about my body, learn about where do I fit in. So if we miss this follow phase right here, and we behave like a sibling, we're just petting and being excited and joking around and letting them climb all over us. That's stuff that mom doesn't do with the puppy, right? If the puppy says, all right, so I guess throughout follower phase, I realized that I'm in the lead. Now you have a puppy who's gonna be playing and taking the lead in play. What does that look like? The dog coming up to your pants and grabbing your pant legs. You petting the dog, him mouthing you. You calling his name and he disregards you and walks away and does something else. So this is the state where, right here, where we want to make sure that the dog understands limits of play. So to do that, you have to be a leader with your dog. This is what I did with my guys. Play a little bit, settle them down. Play a little more, settle them down. Play a little more, settle them down. Now I've gotten to the point where I could get them into the red zone of excitement. I could still settle them down. Now we get into the explore phase. Now we're in the 6 to 8 month range, right? Now the dog is going to start searching the outside world, beyond their intimate space, beyond the pack, beyond where they're normally in their house and things. This is when you don't have leadership. The dog is going to be trying to get out the front door. The dog's going to try to run away. The dog's going to be at a distance, smelling stuff and completely disregarding you, and you're asking them to come back. And I want you guys to understand very clearly what I mean by leadership. It means parenting your dog. It means being a pet parent. Like, obviously, the dog knows we're not a dog, but we're mimicking the things of what a mom dog does with their puppies. So it makes sense to a puppy, you're doing a lot of the similar things mom did with me, which makes sense to me to follow that. So those are my phases, guys, of follow, play, explore for puppies. Very important that you nurture all of these at each stage. And again, guys, this is the most important one by far for me, is the follower state, because this is where right here is imprint of a dog learning, I'm going to follow that human who's going to be my parent and guide me through life. This is also, when you're getting your puppy, is the first fear imprint period. So you're going to get the dog from the 8 to 12 week range. So during this 8 to 12 week range, you really want to be careful about not letting that puppy have a traumatic experience. Be careful about not bringing them to, crazy scenarios, people really excited, dogs going nuts. It's going to be very overwhelming to a puppy that is going to be not good in their fear imprint. So you want to have really good repetitions and really good positive stuff happening in this 8 to 12 range as well. So let me know if you guys are enjoying this type of content of me doing the whiteboard stuff and explaining this. If you'd like it shorter, if you'd like it longer. I'm doing this for you guys. So let me know in the comments. Let me know if this made sense to you. Love you guys. See you in the next one.